I want to thank you all for being here today, and hope that we meet again on better circumstances, maybe.
As long as she has been on the national radar because of her state's Papers, Please immigration law and everything that's followed, Arizona's Governor Jan Brewer has, I believe, been underappreciated for her show-stopping verbal abilities. Last night on the show, we had a long, exclusive report about Governor Brewer's retaliation against a local news affiliate in Phoenix, pulling all her campaign ads from that station in retribution for their news team reporting on her administration. While we were airing that report, though, Governor Brewer herself was at a big, important debate in Arizona. She is running in this year's elections to hold on to her job as governor. Her performance in the debate was amazing. As humans, we are wired to want to turn away from things like this, and that is a good thing about human nature. But I'm asking you to please try to override that good, natural, empathetic impulse to cover your eyes or flee. Please just, trust me, stay till the end. Here's Jan Brewer's opening statement from last night's debate.
It's great to be here with Larry, Barry, and Terry, and thank you all for watching us tonight. I have done so much, and I just cannot believe that we have changed everything since I become your governor in the last 600 days. Arizona has been brought back from its abyss. We have cut the budget, we have balanced the budget, and we are moving forward. We have done everything that we could possibly do. We have did what was right for Arizona.
The most amazing thing about Governor Brewer's performance last night was that opening statement was not the most awkward part of it. During the debate, her Democratic opponent, the state's Attorney General Terry Goddard, asked Governor Brewer about her frequent claims that people are turning up without their heads in Arizona. That has been part of how Jan Brewer has made the case for the Papers, Please law, SB 1070. She made the claim about beheadings a number of times on television. She made the claim that as a result of illegal immigration, authorities in Arizona were finding headless bodies around. That claim, of course, has been very thoroughly disproven, and the governor's opponent, Mr. Goddard, hit her for it last night. Here's what happened during the debate.
What is hurting us right now, economically, are statements, false statements made by Jan Brewer about how Arizona has become so violent, that we are a place of fear, that we have beheadings in the desert. Those are false statements. They cause people to think that Arizona is a dangerous place, and they don't come here and they don't invest here because our governor has said such negative things about our state. And Jan, I call upon you today to say that there are no beheadings. That was a false statement, and it needs to be cleared up right now.
And you know, Terry, I will call you out. I think that you ought to renounce your support and endorsement of the unions.
That was during the debate. As you might have noticed, she didn't answer the question, which is a totally standard political debate tactic. But it was an interesting enough question, and she sidewinded around it enough additional times during the debate that reporters who were covering the debate decided they wanted to get an answer to that too. So they asked her about it afterwards. Now, again, I have to ask you to please override your empathetic human urge to close your eyes, plug your ears, and go la, 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 to turn away from the screen or to flee the room entirely. You can do it, and you need to see the end of this clip for the way the assembled press corps responds to what the governor does here.
Brewer, why wouldn't you recant the comment you made earlier about the beheadings in the desert?
Seriously, that's a serious question, Governor.
Well, this was an interesting evening tonight, and of course you saw a complete display of the difference between myself and Terry Goddard. You know, somebody that wants to tax and spend, and somebody that had to make hard decisions.
So
we will continue to move forward.
Okay, but Governor, seriously, the fact is, if you're talking about, you were complaining about Terry Goddard and unions and people not coming to the state. Maybe people aren't coming here because you're making comments on Greta about headless bodies?
The big thing that didn't happen tonight was Terry Goddard never gave us a plan. plan. Terry Goddard has never had a plan. If he has, he hasn't shared it. It's about time that he steps up and brings us a plan. This being governor is not an easy job, Terry. You need to get your plan out.
And what about the headless bodies?
Can you answer the question, Governor? Please answer the question.
About the headless bodies. Why won't you recant that? Or you still believe that? Come on, Governor.
Okay, thank you all.
Governor, what do you mean? Oh, come on.
Heading into last night, Jan Brewer was 19 points ahead of Terry Goddard in the polls. Mind the gap, Governor.